Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
How you doing today?
She don't have anything to do with it. No, ain't no how you doing today. What are you doing up here?
We definitely don't want to do this on the church ground.
No, we don't want to do this on the church ground. But why are you on the church ground?
And later...
Hey. No! Fuck you up! No! Bitch-ass motherfucker!
Mitchell, stop, Mitchell!
From Cheaters surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue.
It's just like he's just trying to keep a big secret from me.
That's my wife. I lied the whole time.
It's not the same.
I can't take the lies anymore.
She told you she was going to be with the counselor.
Yes, that's why we canceled our dinner.
He stayed with her the whole night.
Yeah. You want to confront them?
What are you doing?
You! Get on camera!
I hope you enjoyed the show.
Get that camera, man.
Hey, do it! Hold on. What kind of person you really are?
You better get right with God. Come on.
It's just wrong.
Real reality television as presented by J. Edgar's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Cheaters. I'm Jackie Jett, substituting for Joy Greco. In the first of two cases, meet Ava Lee, a cashier who believes her longtime boyfriend could be feeding her a line in regards to his whereabouts. Hoping for a speedy resolution, Ava seeks out cheaters to right the wrong.
Ava Lee, age 57. A cashier worried that her boyfriend may be avoiding commitment at the hands of another woman.
Well, Jake and I met about 1989 or 90, and we started dating. And when we first met, everything was just great. We got on, this was the love of my life. Everything was great. He helped me raise my grandkids, when I did get them. I got them like in 90. My youngest one was, she was about 13 months old. And we stayed together about 13 years. Jake is a very attractive man. And the way he carries himself, he just attracted to me. I don't know. Just something about Jake that I don't guess no woman can shake off. It's just the way he carries himself and the way he treated women. He's a good man. Jake started staying out late and coming in at 4 or 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. And then a lot of times he wouldn't come to the house. He would be at his dad, he fell asleep, or they would go out to eat and just start acting different, And he would go out every Friday, go to clubs in Dallas. Him and his lady friend said that was his friend. But, I just can't believe, you have a lady at home. Why would you go out? See, I'm not the clubbing type. It's okay sometimes. But he just have to go out. He said he's a musician, and he just goes out to listen to music. But why would you, I asked him, Jake, why would you take, what your lady? Well, I need some for my road dog. He says, well, my road dog. Okay, your road dog. Tell me anything. I believe that when I see it. Jake, is very important for me to know the truth. Whether he loved me, the things that he did to me, it probably hurt. But I want to know the truth about everything. I don't want to be, it'd be a secret. Just let it come on out because, Lord see everything you're doing, see what I'm doing. Just be honest and tell the truth. It would hurt, but I know I would get over it.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Jake Diggs, age 49. A delivery driver who may be putting his girlfriend on the back burner to focus on another. Investigation Day 6. Cheaters inspectors get a visual on the elusive suspect 6 days into the investigation, spotting him in his front yard while speaking to a mysterious individual. After establishing a more advantageous viewpoint, Cheaters confirms that suspect Jake Diggs is actually talking to an unknown female. Agents remain cautious so as not to jeopardize the investigation. She lights up a smoke and the two commence with small talk. But suspect Diggs obviously wants to take their innocent party to the next level. Diggs meticulously moves in closer, and the unknown female happily obliges his advances. The two hug and kiss for a good while, and it becomes evident that these two are getting a little hot under the collar. She hops back into the passenger seat of the car in hopes of cooling things down, but suspect Diggs will have none of that. He moves in for another smooch, and his new lady friend warms right back up. She playfully pushes him away, but then contrarily runs her fingers through his long, dark hair. Suspect Diggs is relentless in his pursuit of another kiss. The unknown female finally puts her foot down and attempts to regain control of the situation. His new friend leaves the scene, and suspect Diggs retreats back to his domicile. Cheater's inspectors sense that more is in store, but doubt that it will come on this day. Investigation Day 9. After some lackluster time with the investigators on stakeout, Cheaters returns to the suspect's trail when the same unknown vehicle again pulls into the driveway of his house. Detectives do a double take when suspect Diggs hops out of the driver's side of the vehicle. The unknown female, who has now been identified as Bonnie Adams, subsequently emerges from the passenger side of her automobile. Suspect Diggs comes around to the front of the car and waits for some much-needed affection. He is evidently oblivious to the fact that he may be causing pain to Ava, as referenced in a recorded phone call.
Hello, baby. How you doing? I'm okay. Well, I got tied up with the band. Yeah, we had a late practice, you know.
When you gonna be back?
I was thinking about coming by tomorrow.
What's the work?
Because it would be, it's going to so late tonight. Yeah, well, that would be better.
Yeah, okay. Whatever you say, baby.
Okay.
I love you anyway.
Okay, I'll talk with you later, darling.
All right, sweetheart.
Okay. Bye-bye.
After indulging themselves for a while, the two go their separate ways for the night. Cheaters departs the locale to go over the compiled information. Investigation Day 15. Investigators stay on the trail of suspect Diggs, and once again, companion Adams' vehicle makes a turn into Diggs' driveway. Within seconds, he comes sauntering out of his house to give her a personal greeting. Diggs immediately grabs her up before she even knows what hit her. Companion Adams seems to be taken by his manly charm and gladly reciprocates. On this particular night, suspect Diggs finally succeeds in getting her to come inside. He also succeeds at pulling a fast one on his girlfriend in a recorded phone conversation.
Hey, babe, what you doing, bro? Really, we don't watch him Sunday. What you just got?
Baby, let me explain.
That's the way it was. That's all you do is explain.
Now, you know I'm working on it. And you know I'm playing. There's nobody else.
I can't tell.
Well, okay, dear. I'll call you tomorrow. Maybe we'll just get this worked out.
All right, whatever.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Cheaters realizes that the time has come to tell Ava about her boyfriend's nocturnal activities and moves to set up a second interview. Coming up, the confrontation.
Down the drain are Ava's hopes of Diggs' fidelity. Down the drain are Ava's dreams that won't come true. A misled fool no longer will Miss Ava be. Covered with rue, Mr. Diggs has proven his ways are cool.
Ava, thank you for meeting us today. I know that the circumstances why you're here involve your relationship with Jake.
Oh, he telling me, baby, you know, the only thing I'm doing is going with music. You know, I like my music. I'm a musician. I like music. It's not that I don't care. I don't love you. I'm going to come up. I promise. It's always promises and promises.
Well, Ava, one of the reasons that we needed you to come out today was because our surveillance team has information that we wanted you to see. Are you ready to take a look at that?
Yes, I think I am. I believe I'm ready. I don't know. But yes, I'm ready.
Okay. All right. The investigation started at Jake's house.
Yes.
And he's with an unknown female.
What is he doing? Is that what is
Well,
that?
we see them leaning over, and he's kissing another
Oh my
woman.
Jesus! Oh Jesus!
On the next day of surveillance, he's with the same woman. Now we see kiss at the car. Are you gonna be okay?
I'm okay.
On this day of the investigation, again, we're at Jake's house.
What is he doing now?
Well, now, after quite some time, he walks her out. Again, another embrace and a kiss at the car. And that doesn't look like someone who's being
I don't want to see no more.
being honest with you. Well, we do know where he is. He is at church, but unfortunately, he's with this woman.
Oh no.
Now, do you want to go talk to Jake and
Yes,
find
I
out
sure
what's
do.
going on?
I really do.
They're in church together now. They're getting ready to let out. You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
I still have my faith. I always have my faith in Jesus, but I don't have my faith in man.
Wow.
Because he's, I don't know, a lot of things I can say. He's just a two-timer. He's a homemonger. He's playing Christian-fied, and he's a hypocrite.
It's Joey, what do you got? Well, they're coming out right now.
Okay, stay there. I'm coming.
Oh my God, there's your girlfriend.
What you call yourself doing? What are you doing? Okay, well, what are you doing?
I'm coming out
So
to
you've
church.
been telling me you've been going to church.
This
You had
is
me
a
sitting
friend
waiting
of
on.
mine.
It's always a friend. She always supposed to
How
be a
you
friend.
doing today?
She
That's
don't
the
have
way you
anything to
should
do with
agree
this.
with me.
No, ain't no how you doing today. What are you doing up here?
We definitely don't want to do this on the church ground.
No, we don't want to do this on the church ground. But why are you on the church ground?
When he met me, they wasn't together. That's what he said. But
So he's been lying to you, too?
I guess exactly.
But you hurt me real bad because you lied. Because you lied telling me that you come.
But I didn't lie to
But
you.
yes, you did. You supposed to be coming last night. Did you come last night? You supposed to be coming this morning.
I worked last night, and you know
But
I
after
worked
work,
last
you supposed to be, but this morning you supposed to be coming and get
15
me.
hours of work?
No, forget about it. I always said this work. I know you was working. You could have been with your friends.
We know that he's been seeing you.
Yes.
I don't know what you did.
So we have...
Oh my goodness.
What's her name? Is this the same lady you told me was your friend? What's your friend name?
Jake, we know that you've been carrying on.
Yeah.
And
this woman, we know
I'm
that
not
you've been
blaming
lying to
you
Ava.
because I know he been lying to you.
Have to leave. Yes, he has. He's been,
He's just a friend of mine.
Okay, well, ma'am,
Let's go.
in the car and I'll tell you what.
yeah, we'll take this out from here.
All right.
Because we really need to talk
Yeah,
about
we
this,
sure
all
do.
three of us.
Because you've been lying to her and been lying to me. You've been telling me that she's your friend, and you telling her I'm your friend. So what is it?
Jake, it doesn't have to be any story. Just tell the truth.
I'm telling the truth. She just refused to believe me.
Well, how you telling the truth?
How are you
now
telling
we
the
both
truth?
be together.
See, what you feel like, you feel like me and her is going together. And I'm trying to tell you that.
we are.
Okay, well she said y'all going together. So what's really happening?
Let's
I'll
go,
see
sir.
y'all later.
Let's go with you
Okay.
later and let's go.
I'll talk to you later.
We'll let this car pass.
He's lying. He done lied to her and he's lying to me.
So let's go.
Okay, well then.
Okay, I'm
I
going
have
to see
to-
you later. I
yeah.
have to get off here.
Okay, I'll see you later. I'll talk to you later, baby. But he ain't being honest and telling the truth. He done lied to me and he done lied to her. Really hurts. Oh, God.
Coming up, the conclusion.
That's what you call a two-timer, dog cheater. Double cheater. Right in the open, on the church ground, in church. Well, I hope all of his members see what he doing wrong. Oh, God.
Phillips 66.
They went to a gas
They're
station?
filling up with gas.
All right, well, I say let's go to the gas station. You want to
Oh,
go to the,
yeah.
You want to go to the gas station?
Yes.
That's the car. I'll come get you.
Oh, man.
Jake,
Not again.
you didn't think we were going to go away, did you?
What is that? You just come from church and drinking beer?
Yeah, you made me upset, so I had to get something to settle my nerves.
Drink beer.
Well, I ain't drinking. Yeah, but you can get you a soda, yes.
Okay, well, can you buy me a soda?
You got to be okay with this. Me and you, best of friends.
Jake,
Best of friends.
you don't have to be condescending to her.
So what's really happening, sir?
Do you have an answer for that, Jake?
Is that what you wanted?
She wants the truth.
I want the truth.
You see, here's my friend. Just a friend.
Jake, we have videotape of you carrying on and kissing and hugging.
You friends, but on
and
all
doing
that other
whatever it is
stuff,
that
what
you
you
do with
doing,
her.
man? Please.
Really?
Now, you
Yes.
can do whatever you
Now,
want
how is
with
that a
anyone
friend?
you want.
I would like to have a Coke, please.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Man, what do you think
Because we
about
got to go to lunch. He gonna have to get my Coke.
I never expected this woman to come out and do that.
Now, you're still going to have lunch with him?
I'm gonna have lunch with him. I'm gonna continue to see. So then we just meet up at there.
Even though-
He's supposed to be taking me to lunch.
I'm thinking she's at home.
So then after he take you to lunch, he gonna come back and take me, I guess. We'll all go together. That'll be great. All right, I'm ready to go, guys.
Start.
I'm ready to go.
But I'm really sorry that we had to meet under these circumstances.
I am
I'm
too.
sorry to come out like
I
this,
am
Ava.
too.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings
I
or
get
nothing.
Well,
I really would like to talk to you later at the house.
What
we
about
are
me?
Well,
going to
we
dinner
can go to
together.
dinner.
We are
about
going to
me?
dinner
Well, all
together.
three of us will go to
Okay,
dinner.
we
We'll
can
sit down and talk like
about
this.
it. That's right.
Yeah, okay. I'm gone. You want to get in?
You need to. I'm not gonna bother you. Don't get in your car.
I'm not mad at you, okay?
I ain't did you no
Really?
wrong.
I gotta go.
All right.
Come on, let's put you in the car.
Ooh. How you can stand up there and lie? How can a man lie and you see them with your own two eyes?
The way he was acting, he was just trying to look like he wasn't
Like he
wrong.
was
He was just trying to be in
trying to be a
trying
player.
to be
That's
a-
what he's trying to be. But he can't play me and her
Exactly.
both because we both gonna get on this case. Yeah, I just got to get strong and get into my Bible, just read and just pray. You know, because man, Jesus is the one.
Are you tired of being cheated on? Visit www.nocheatersdate.com and create your own profile in our online community. It's a fun and easy way to meet faithful singles in your area.
After the confrontation, Ava tries to handle the situation by keeping her emotions at bay. Later in the show, Cheaters reveals further developments on the matter. But now, Cheaters presents Renee Trudgett, a young pregnant woman wary of her boyfriend's recent disappearances. Needing a solution, Renee comes to Cheaters for some professional help.
Renee Trudgett, age 21, a data entry clerk concerned that her boyfriend may be seeking comfort from elsewhere.
Things in the relationship in the beginning were wonderful. Mitchell and I were always together. We were happy. We never argued. We were always going out, doing different things, going to the movies, going to fairs, things like that. And things just started to go downhill after probably when I got pregnant, they started to go downhill. Mitchell knows that I don't believe in abortion, so he knew that that was out of the question for me. But he did kind of, try and push it on me a little bit. But I told him definitely not. We would break up over that a couple times, and we'd wait a couple days, and eventually he'd call, and we'd start talking again, and he would make things better, and I would go back like an idiot. I feel like he thinks because I'm the woman and I'm pregnant, I shouldn't be going out and doing anything. I should just stay home and take care of all the responsibility while he goes out and enjoys his life with his friends. The fact that he tells me that he's working all the time, it makes me want to believe him, but I just have, I guess, a woman's intuition that it's not really true because I don't see more money in the bank. I don't see more on his paychecks. It's too many hours for his company to be asking him to work, and I don't know if I can believe it. I feel like during the pregnancy I need him emotionally, but he's not there anyways. So if I'm going through a pregnancy by myself, I feel like I could definitely raise a child by myself. If he is cheating on me, I am definitely ready to be a single mother. I'm very independent, and I just think that him having me sit at home by myself while he's out with another girl is total disrespect.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheater's licensed investigators may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Coming up next, the surveillance. Identity of suspect withheld. Age 24, a maintenance supervisor who may be searching for attention from another female. Investigation Day 3. Cheater's investigators get a visual on the suspect after a few days of inactivity. Investigators spot him as he leaves his house. They take note of an ongoing conversation on his cell phone. Cheater stays a safe distance behind to avoid unwanted attention. After following the suspect for several miles, Cheater's PIs become somewhat concerned when he makes a pit stop at an unknown address. Within minutes, a sexy female comes walking down the steps. The suspect graciously opens the passenger side door for the attractive woman. The two take off, leaving cheaters curious as to what their activities for the evening will be. A few miles later, the suspect and his new friend decide that it's time for a meal and make a turn into the parking lot of an eatery. These two seem to be more than friends as they waltz into the establishment hand in hand. After dinner, the suspect and his new girlfriend exit the restaurant and head back to his bright yellow vehicle. With the case heating up, investigators remain alert and prepare for further signs of trouble. Cheaters quickly ascertains that the suspect is backtracking in the direction of his female companion's residence. Investigators catch a glimpse of more trouble. The suspect grabs the unknown woman and plants a juicy one right on her pucker. She heads inside after enjoying a little more conviviality. After the pleasure of a quick taste of the prize, he gets into his car and takes off. Disenchanted with the discoveries, Cheaters retreats for the day to the command center. Investigation Day 7. Cheaters finally gets a leg up on the suspect after he pulls a disappearing act for several days. Once again, he's back at his new girlfriend's house to pick her up for the evening. His female companion, now identified as Cassandra Terrazas, cracks a gigantic grin as they make tracks for a night on the town. The captivating duo speeds off and Cheaters hunts them down at a local sports bar. Later, the suspect and companion Terrazas emerge from the bar after spending several hours inside the shady establishment. The suspect continues with his poor choice of behavior in a recorded phone call with his pregnant girlfriend, Renee. The suspect continues to prove that he simply cannot be trusted. Cheaters departs the locale to go over the compiled information. Investigation Day 12. Cheaters once again pinpoints the whereabouts of the cagey suspect. Companion Terrazas' house seems to be high on his list of potential destinations. He stops at her house and walks up to her front door. He seems visibly disoriented before knocking. He promptly wipes his eyes before presenting himself. Companion Terrazas quickly opens the door and this time allows him inside. The suspect seems to hit pay dirt on this particular evening as the two are not seen for a good hour. After some uninterrupted time together, the pair exits and heads to the suspect's car for a little ride. Detectives wonder where they could be going at this questionable hour. Oddly, they end up at a local basketball court for a late-night game of horse. The suspect apparently loves to play a variety of games, including an unscrupulous one with his girlfriend, as proven in a recorded phone conversation. Cheaters sounds the final buzzer on his little charade and blows the whistle to Renee regarding his secret love affair.
Now that the infidelity has been confirmed, Cheaters lends Renee a hand to help rescue her and the unborn baby from her wayward and reckless boyfriend. The footage you're about to witness shows just how out of hand things can get on a Cheaters shoot.
Renee, thanks for meeting us out here this afternoon. We're here so you can get some answers about your relationship. Can you tell me what's changed with Mitchell?
Nothing. He's still working late, still staying gone all weekend, out all night.
Understandably, that may happen from time to time, but with your present situation, you're 6 months pregnant, that starts to be a concern.
Yes, we were planning marriage, but I don't know where things are going to go now.
Our detectives have some information that they thought it was important for you to see. House. Mitchell gets in his truck, and after driving for a short distance, he arrives at a house. We see a female. He swings the door open, and she hops in. They pull into a restaurant. They're holding hands. Leaving together, now he's a perfect gentleman. Opens the car door for her. He drops her off. There's an embrace and a kiss. I know this is upsetting. Are you okay to continue?
Yeah.
Now, on this day of the investigation, they were followed to another restaurant. He's really just whining and dining. What looks like a girlfriend that he's starting a new relationship with. They come out of the restaurant, head back to her place, and again we see an embrace, another kiss. Coming home, who knows what story he came up with this time. Now, does he play basketball?
Sometimes.
Well, here he is on this day of the investigation, spending time with his new girlfriend, I guess trying to show he's got game. And here he is, hugging and kissing this woman. They go back to her place. They go inside. After quite a while inside the house, he heads back home again. Well, we know where he is because they're together and they're on a boat and they're out at the lake. Do you want to confront them?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and load up in the car. We'll get a hold of the detective from there.
Okay.
After the break, the confrontation.
Let's see if I can find out what we're looking like on the other side. It's Joey. Okay, hang on, let me clear this. The detectives are out there. Are you okay to go out on the lake? You sure?
Yes.
Okay. All right. We're coming up on Chandler's Landing right now. All right. Stay here. Good. How's it feeling? Where are they at? That's him out there. That's them in that boat. See it? They're going to lead us. We're going to stay right behind them because we don't want to look like they're getting bum rushed by a bunch of pirates. All right, it's time. Still want to do this? Here you go. What's he doing?
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Mitchell?
What the fuck is
Joey
this?
Greco with Cheaters.
Hey, how's it going?
Who is she? I've seen videotapes of you.
What are y'all talking about? You seen videotapes?
All these maintenance calls you've been having when you're not home. You're with her.
Nothing. You ain't seen shit with me.
Do you know that this is his girlfriend?
I didn't know about
Do you know that this is his child?
I didn't know about any of that.
I'm taking a little time off work. I've been working hard. Don't worry. Why are you getting so pissed off? You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm carrying your baby and you're off on a boat with a bitch fishing and shit.
She's just entertainment for you?
No, that's my homegirl. She makes me happy, man.
She's your
Shit's
homegirl.
stressful right now.
Oh, I don't make you happy.
What are your plans with
break.
what exactly do you think you're responsible for here? Because you can't dissociate yourself from the responsibility of this child. And that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like you're doing.
And I always take care of my child. She knows that.
How are you going to take care of your child when you can't even take care of your child's mother? You're pretty cavalier about the whole thing. Are you committed to her?
No, not really. I'll be there to take care of my kids, but right now, just with the attitude and the mood swings, I don't know how to deal with it. And that's why I got my lady friend right here. You know.
So that's your out. That's your trump card.
Yeah, basically.
You haven't seen anything yet because when you get home, all that stuff is going to be out on the front porch. You're not coming back in that house.
Don't try and talk bad in front of all these people, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to talk bad in front of these people. You're off with a bitch, and you're expecting me to be happy.
Don't be getting loud in front of these people, okay?
Don't you wonder why he doesn't bring you home? Because I'm there.
She might not have known.
Well, she's not getting mad at him, so apparently she knows something.
I ain't lied to her about shit because I ain't told her shit.
People just fucking roll up on us and shit. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, that's the fuck. I'm wondering, you say cheater, and then you say you're fucking detective. Who the fuck all these cameras? Who the fuck are you? I don't appreciate y'all being in my goddamn business. I don't appreciate you calling him to put him in our damn business.
When's the last time you took me out to eat?
Shit, before you got pregnant and started being a bitch to me.
Exactly. You took her out when? Last week? You're saying you're saving up all this money for our baby, but you're spending it all on her.
It's all about you, isn't it? You don't care about anybody else.
Hell
you don't
no.
care about her.
I don't give a shit about
You
none
probably
of y'all
don't even care about her.
Man, I don't give a fuck about you, her, him, and these motherfuckers around here. I think that's enough. Y'all need to back up and get out of my personal space.
So now you don't care?
I'll give it to you when we get home. I'm gonna finish my afternoon.
You're not coming home. You are not coming home.
I'll be there when I do it. When me and my lady friend finish having our evening, then we'll see y'all.
The locks are gonna be changed.
Will y'all please back up and get off my boat I rented?
Nope.
Will y'all back up off my boat, you know what I'm saying? I still see y'all staring at me, you know what I'm saying? Y'all need to back up.
No!
Fuck you up,
no!
Bitch ass motherfucker!
Mitchell, stop! Stop, Mitchell!
Get my goddamn business, motherfucker! Get the...
Stop!
We got him. Put your hands behind your back. Put it back easy. We got him. Put it back easy. All right. Put it back up. All right, now? Joe, you all right? Oh, fuck, he's bleeding.
Oh, my God.
Fuck, come on. Easy. Get him out of here.
Oh, my God.
Shit.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Mitchell?
Hang on. I'm gonna do it.
No, you're not coming home. You are not coming home. You're not gonna see me anymore.
Keep your ass fucking out.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Leave him here. Leave this fucking guy here. Fuck down.
Somebody, come on.
Let's go! On!
Motherfucker.
Hey, D, get in the boat.
Oh, you all right, bro?
Go to the hospital, quick. Call 911.
Played all y'all.
Dave, I don't know how to fucking do this. Where's the knife? You got it?
Is there a towel here?
Coming up next, the conclusion.
Dave, I don't know how to fucking do this. Where's the knife? You got it?
Is there a towel here?
Look at all these fucking pussies. I'm gonna kick that fucking
Mitchell,
cunt's
shut up.
ass. I'll deal with you when you get home, bitch.
Somebody shut him up.
Does anybody here know first aid?
Did I do this here?
Yeah, you did
Did I
that.
actually come out here and have me fucking handcuffed to a fucking chair and shit?
Did I ask you to stab somebody?
You need to lay down.
Oh, fuck.
Lay a blanket or anything?
Lay him down and don't let him move.
Get a blanket, too.
Lay down.
Lay down.
Somebody got any blankets or anything? Move your hands.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna call you, boo. You gonna get me?
You're whack.
What the fuck? You taking this bitch's side?
You're screwed, Mitchell.
Man, fuck both y'all bitches. I'm the motherfucking man. Hey, you see, it took 12 motherfuckers to take me down.
How big was the place?
I don't know. It's just like a fishing knife.
All right. Ambulance is coming, man.
Okay.
You got that security?
Just put the bitch in drive. It started, man.
Got the kill switch off, that's why. Put the kill switch back on there, see it?
Stupid bitches. Y'all dumbass. Y'all was high-tech cameras beating my ass. But y'all stupid as fuck, man.
How's it going, guys?
See what we got here, guys.
Got about a 3 or 4 inch puncture wound to the stomach. Got stabbed with a knife about 10 minutes ago.
You have any trouble breathing, buddy? Yeah?
I'm already handcuffed. There ain't shit I can do right now. I'm just wasting my motherfucking breath. So just wait till I get home.
I'll be right in there.
Somebody grab that bag you got, Sean. All right, Joey, we're gonna start an IV on you, partner.
Mr. Souza, this is Renee. I was calling to let you know that Mitchell's on his way to jail right now. Whenever you get this message, give me a call back. I guess I'll have Mitchell's cell phone, or you can just call me on my cell phone. All right, thank you. Bye.
Kind of a large blade. All right. Joey, stay with me. I need you to stay as conscious as possible, okay?
Everybody, has he been violent before? Has he ever done anything?
Yeah, I've seen him like this before.
All right, Joey, I'm gonna get you another stick, okay, partner? 1, 2, 3. Good deal. Come into the control. I need to get patient report and get some advice.
So he never told you anything about us?
No. I wouldn't have been, you know, I'm not like that.
Yeah.
I know how that is.
People are bringing approximately a 26-year-old male in. Approximately a 3-inch stab wound to his left lower abdomen. We're going to be there in about 5. I got bilateral IVs, wide open, blood pressure 90 pounds. Semi-conscious. Any requests or anything?
You have a ride? You're gonna come with us.
Okay.
You're gonna go in the van. We'll take you back to the studio.
I got a needle in your chest to help let off some of the pressure, because what's happening is the blood is making your lung collapse, okay? And the air inside from the lung collapsing is keeping the other lungs from inflating all the way and everything. So trying to take everything the best we can.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm following the suspect right now. He is in police custody. It looks like they're headed over to the Rowlett police station. What's the status of Joey? All right, well, I'll be standing by. Get back to me.
2 balls, partner. 1, 2.
Now that the confrontation is history, Ava Lee contends that she's not surprised by Mr. Diggs' behavior. She says that he's always loved her, but cannot control his urges for other women. Ava claims that Diggs has always liked to have variety in his life, from the clothes he wears to the foods he eats. Nevertheless, she maintains it is not an acceptable excuse for lying to her and makes it clear that she will no longer be exclusive with Mr. Diggs. She does admit, however, that she will always have a soft spot in her heart for Diggs. For his part, Jake Diggs strongly maintains his innocence and refuses to view the surveillance tape. He claims it must have been another man being recorded. He is defiant when questioned about his actions. Mr. Diggs does confirm his deep admiration for Ava, however. He hopes that she will get over this and realize that cheaters simply made a miscalculation in identifying him as the suspect in the surveillance footage. Mr. Diggs says that he's always been erroneously branded and is accustomed to being the victim of mistaken identity. Cheater's producers surmise that Diggs enjoys that comparison after he haughtily chuckled while offering the statement. Bonnie Adams was very brief when contacted by Cheaters, saying only that she does intend to continue her association with Mr. Diggs. Her final comment was, "Jake knows how to satisfy me in more ways than one, which is a very hard thing to find in a man." Following her confrontation, Renee Trudgett says that the whole incident has left her very stressed out and will need to take it easy for a while. The health and well-being of her baby remains the highest priority in her life. She says that men will come and go, especially losers like the suspect, but insists that her baby will always come before any man. Renee declares that she's afraid of Mitchell and does not want that type of role model influencing her child, even though he is the biological father. She will be on the lookout for a suitable mate who will treat her and her child with utmost respect. She attests that it's easy to be a father, but it takes a real man to be a dad. Under the circumstances, Renee feels it will be in her best interest to cut all ties with the suspect. She also expresses great concern for Joey's safety and well-being as host of Cheaters. With respect to the suspect, all appropriate and necessary authorities were contacted at the time of the unfortunate incident. Cheaters does not have standing to monitor the officials' actions. Therefore, no information as to any disposition of the suspect's matters is available for Cheaters to report on at this time. Attempts were made to contact the suspect after his release from custody, but his anger and rage continue. Given the possible legal ramifications, the suspect refuses to comment on advice of counsel. After Cheaters' producers disclosed the desire to interview him, the suspect said this conversation is over and hung up the phone. As for her involvement, Cassandra Terrazas said only that she hopes Joey has a speedy recovery and will no longer associate herself with dangerous men such as the suspect. Joey Greco has gone beyond the call of duty for Cheaters. Hopefully, he will make a swift and full recovery. As always, Cheaters will keep you posted on these and all other matters. If you suspect infidelity in your relationship and would like Cheaters' assistance, you may contact Cheaters by web at www.cheaters.com or by post to Cheaters, 4516 Lovers Lane, Suite 104, Dallas, Texas 75225. Or by toll-free telephone at 1-800-CHEATERS. That's 1-800-243-2837. Investigative services are free with your cooperation if your case is one that qualifies for inclusion in an episode of Cheaters. All investigators who provide services for Cheaters are licensed in the respective state of their service. Are you tired of being cheated on? Visit www.nocheatersdate.com and create your own profile in our online community. It's a fun and easy way to meet faithful singles in your area.